You so much. You have put so many of my worries to rest. All right, you take care. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Well, I'm glad to see that someone's not worried.
Megan, if you've come by to start another fight, don't.
No, Sarah, I came by to apologize. After Mom gave us the runaround again today, I got frustrated and I took it out on you. I'm sorry.
There's no need to apologize. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Listen, I just got off the phone with Dad's former assistant.
Miss Lovett? I thought she was dead.
No, she's alive and well and living in California. She had some information that answered most of our questions. Megan, I can tell you for sure who our parents are.
Damn, I was hoping this door would lead to some kind of passageway out of here.
There's just another room.
Yeah, bedroom looks like. I guess people in eternity had to sleep too.
I can't believe it. Everybody else is trying to find a way out of here, and all we find is this room where we can just lie down and quit.
Hey, now stop it. One, we are not going to lie down, and two, we are definitely not going to quit. You hear me?
Why not? We might as well just make ourselves comfortable for when the mountain falls on us.
Honey, please, you got to stop thinking that way, all right? Now, look, there's a closet right here. Maybe there's something in here that can help us find a way out.
Gord, I'm sure you're not going to find anything in there that's going to help. Gord?
What? Honey, what is it? What'd you find?
I guess even in Eterna there was Christmas.
Vicky, I tried to break it to you as gently as possible.
Yes, you did. No matter how gently you put it, the story is... Well, it's not a story, is it? It's my life.
I'm sorry it's taken me so long.
Don't be sorry. Please. Please don't be sorry. I'm a bit stunned by all of this, but I still feel such an enormous sense of relief. Up till now, you see, I've only had bits and pieces of my past, and now with your help, I can make my memory whole.
Then you don't hate me?
Hate you? Oh, Lord, no. Why would I hate you? You've given me back what's been lost for 25 years. Roger, I am so deeply grateful to you.
But I can't offer you any proof. I mean, for all you know, I could be as big a fraud as Leo Cromwell.
No, you're not. My heart tells me what's true. While you were describing our first meeting on the mountain, parts of it were all coming back to me. It's a bit shaky, but I know that it's true. Finally, I have the truth. Oh, God, thank you. Thank you, Roger. You were the young man that I loved. And Sarah is my daughter.
Vicky, I'm afraid you're still jumping to conclusions.
I thought you already decided who our parents are.
That wasn't my decision. It was Clint's. I just couldn't find any way to contradict it, Megan, and everything just seemed to indicate that one of us was Vicky's daughter.
So you called Miss Lovett of all people? How did you think she was going to solve the puzzle?
Well, who better? I mean, she worked with Mom and Dad when they were first married, and she's kept in touch with them ever since.
So what did she say?
Why are you assuming the worst?
Oh, come on, Sarah. Just tell me, which one of us gets to pick Vicky Buchanan out of the hat?
Neither of us. Miss Lovett told me that she remembers both of Mom's pregnancies. In fact, she was there at the hospital when I was born and when you were born.
So she says. Of course, she could be covering for Mom or Dad.
Definitely not. She has proof. And believe me, lots of proof.
What sort?
Well, she told me when Mom was pregnant with me, it was a pretty easy pregnancy. No morning sickness, minimal anxiety, she said. Mom gained about 20 pounds. My due date came, labor was easy, and there I was. You, on the other hand...
What about me?
She told me that Mom gained 50 pounds when she was pregnant with you. Yes, she said it was like carrying around a sack of kittens.
Oh, I couldn't have been that bad now, could I?
That's what she said. And she told me on the day you were born...
What?
They were afraid you would never come out. I think you were just trying to be an actress and make a grand entrance.
Oh, poor Mom. I never realized I put her through so much pain. No wonder she likes you better than me.
Oh, Megan, come on. She likes us both the same. Besides, I gave her another kind of scare. They were afraid I was going to be born in the back seat of the cab on the way to the hospital.
Do you realize what we're doing?
What, telling old baby stories?
No, talking. Really talking. Instead of arguing. How long has it been?
Since before the whole whose child is whose thing began, that's for sure.
Well, Sarah, it is over now. All right, and I'm so sorry if I have been hard on you lately. I just want you to know that forget it, okay? Forget it. No, I really want you to know the reason. There was this part of me that was afraid that Clint was right, and that I was, in fact, Vicky's daughter.
Time for my confession? Megan, I actually went to Clint and Bo and told them that I thought I was Vicky's daughter.
At least it's understandable for you. You've been so close to the Buchanans.
Maybe. In any case, I have all the proof I need now. I am definitely a Gordon.
Honey, that's just a Christmas bubble, that's all.
Not to me.
Oh, Lord, this looks just like the one you gave little CJ this Christmas, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder if he's playing with it right now.
Honey, look, why don't we just put this down for a little bit, okay? You don't need to be looking at something like this now.
I wonder if some mommy and daddy here gave it to their little baby. You know, and maybe it helped them through their first Christmas here in Eterna. Then I wonder how they started to feel when they realized there weren't going to be any more Christmases. That they were never going to get out of here. That they were just never going to get out. How did they keep their faith? I want to know how they kept their hope alive through all this.
Honey, look, I'm no philosopher or anything. It's just... See, hope isn't something that's just there when the sun is shining and when everything is going rosy for you. I guess down here in Eterna, they kept the faith just by going on and believing and hoping, honey. Believing that one day they were going to be rescued.
Yeah, even when all the exits were sealed, when there was no way out. I just want to know how they had their hope then, huh?
Then maybe they had hope in each other. And they held on to each other. Their friends, their family, their loved ones. And they held on to one another and they believed in one another and they believed that one day they would have a future together.
Well, they were wrong, weren't they? Because they never got out.
Oh, girl, please.
Look, there's no sense in pretending. I'm talking about us here. I mean, what if we never get out of here either?
We are going to get out of here. Honey, there is a way out of here and we will find it, please. We just have to keep searching for it. You understand me?
Oh, honey, I love you for being so brave. I just hope some of it rubs off on me.
Why am I jumping to conclusions? We have a child.
Well, you assumed the child was Sarah. She's younger than my other daughter. Remember?
Megan? Megan is my daughter?
Our daughter.
Megan?
Megan. A year after I lost you, I met someone who helped me heal my wounds. See, Carrie was tender and understanding, and together we began to build a family of our own with Megan and 2 children of our own, Sarah and Anna, who, as you know, passed away. I've always loved all my children deeply, but I suppose I've always had a special place in my heart for Megan.
Oh, Roger, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Forgive me for assuming what I assume. It's just that Sarah and I have become very close, and she and I seem in many ways to be alike.
Well, in case you hadn't noticed it, you and Megan are also alike in different ways.
You're right. I haven't noticed it. Every time Megan and I are together, we argue.
Well, doesn't that tell you something? You and Megan are both fiercely independent.
Independent? It's all right. You can say it. Stubborn as mules.
I prefer to see you as 2 thoroughbreds with your eyes on the same finish line.
Well, that's a nicer image, thank you. Megan, she's so flamboyant. She's so theatrical. I'm not at all like that.
Well, you didn't get to be one of the leading newspaper publishers in this country by hiding your light under a basket. Now, maybe she's making us that theatrical side of you.
Oh, well, yes, I suppose that's possible.
And you know something else? You both stand up for what you believe in, no matter the risks.
Yes, and she's certainly made quite a career for herself in a very competitive field. That's something to be very proud of.
And you know what makes me even prouder? Despite the demands of her acting career and all the hype that goes with it, she cares about people, just like her mother.
It seems I have a great deal to learn about my daughter. I can't wait. Oh, God, am I kidding? If we don't get out of here, you and I will never see Megan again. And our daughter will never know the truth.
I thought I'd never breathe fresh air again.
Yeah, you call it fresh air, I call it freezing.
Well, let's go back inside then if you're cold.
No, I'm kidding. Besides, if you have to be out of the hospital, then you certainly need your own private physician with you.
Well, I'd like to consider you my own private friend.
Well, thank you very much. Let's keep this blanket on.
Okay, this blanket's up. Wow, I don't need this wheelchair. It's so nice out
Brenda.
here. Look at this. I'm on my own 2 feet. I'm able to stand. I'm doing fine. I know. I lost a child, but I still have the other one. And it might be a mixed blessing, but boy, is that a blessing.
Well, it's also responsibility. And if you refuse to follow hospital rules, you're going to insist you get back in the wheelchair.
Okay. Let's sit here.
Okay. Put this on.
Yes, the blanket on. Thank you. Oh.
You might be in a royal pain.
Uh-huh.
Thanks very much.
You're also a wonderful, wonderful friend.
Thank you.
And I have a confession to make.
Yeah?
I didn't come out here just to breathe this air. I wanted to talk to you as, friend to friend.
Okay, friend, what's up?
Well, that's what I was kind of hoping that you'd be able to tell me. Because I know you wouldn't keep me in this hospital this long if you didn't think that there was something wrong with either me or the babies.
Brenda, believe me.
I'd like to believe you. And the doctors around here are treating me like a patient instead of a nurse, and I know they're tricks.
No one is playing any tricks.
Well, good. Then can you level with me and tell me, is there something wrong with me or the baby?
Should have known it'd be you, sneaking around.
Michael, I didn't come back in here to argue with you, so I'll just go back out and keep searching, all right?
You're good at slipping away, aren't you? No concern for what we have meant to each other. No sense of loyalty, huh?
Who's talking?
I was willing to share all the gold, but that wasn't enough for you, was it? You had to have it all for yourself.
Well, somebody had to look out for me. You didn't.
Now, don't you put it on me. You thought you could come down here, take it all, and leave me empty-handed. Well, I got news for you. We started as partners, and by God, we're gonna finish as partners.
Partners?
Yeah. The rest of them have figured out what a viper you are. And if we don't get out of here, I'm gonna be the only one you can depend on.
Vicky, I can't believe we were brought together here in Eterna only to have the truth die with us.
I still only know a portion of it. I know that you and I met when we were 17. You were a mysterious boy from a lost city, and I was a girl on a hike. What happened then? After we met, what happened? God, I feel as if I've just awakened from some sort of a long sleep. My entire world, as I've always known it, has just changed. I have to know everything that happened, please.
Vicky, I promise you, I'll help you remember all those lost memories from your past.
Here you are. We have been searching everywhere for a way out of this place.
Listen, I have seen cracks in all of these walls, far too many to look at, but I couldn't see any tunnel, any pathway out of here. Have you had any better luck?
Well, we found some unexpected things, but no tunnel.
Roger, I think you're our best bet. You seem to know the most about this place.
I just think if we keep looking, we'll find a way out of here to the tunnel.
Why don't we get back to everybody else, see if they've had any better luck? And I'm telling you, with all these cracks I've seen, I don't think these old walls are going to hold up much longer, so come on.
Okay, let's get out.
Brenda, according to your doctor, you are just fine.
And the baby?
And the baby, the same thing. Now, he wants to keep you in the hospital until you both get strong enough to leave.
Well, how long is that going to be, Larry?
I am not your obstetrician. I know he wants to keep you here for, just to run a few more tests to be on the safe side.
What kind of tests? Larry, I'm a nurse. Would you please trust me with this information?
Yeah, and because you are a nurse, you know that worrying about this sort of thing is not good for you or the baby.
If one more person tells me to look on the bright side of things, I'm going to scream.
You know something? You should. Listen, you have a baby. And by all indications, it's a strong, healthy baby. And Mama herself escaped any of the side effects from the accident with the X-ray machine. So I would say, yes, you have a great deal to be thankful for.
Well, I am.
Okay, then. Would you please stop worrying? Now that's doctor's orders.
I guess I'm turning into the thing I hate most, and that's a difficult patient, huh?
Well, not yet, but you're getting there.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh. I just want you to know that I don't think I would have made it through these past few weeks if it hadn't been for you.
Well, I have my selfish motives.
You? Selfish?
Well, if you don't know by now, I guess as a doctor, I want to rush in and rescue people.
Well, you can rush in and rescue me anytime you want to.
Thank you. I hope we don't have to do that again, not in the near future.
Please.
Listen, it's time to get you back inside.
Oh, but it's so nice out
I
here.
know.
Just a little.
Well, I would rather you be mad with me than Dr. Spencer.
Okay.
Let's share here.
Okay.
I cannot believe that I ever thought that I was anyone else's daughter but Carrie Gordon's.
Yeah, I can understand that. You certainly inherited her stubborn streak.
What?
Remember when, what was it, your 7th birthday and you hated your present?
I didn't hate my present. I just thought I was a little too old for baby dolls.
I loved that doll. In fact, I was hoping that you would keep that doll so that I could play with it. But no, you had to return it and get a tape recorder.
I had a love of music at that age.
Oh. You wanted that tape recorder so you could listen to your voice over and over and over again. And Mom let you. That's what I really couldn't believe.
Well, she recognized an actress when she saw one. But now, wait a minute here. You are Carrie Gordon's child as well. Remember 3rd grade, when you ran for president of the class?
What's wrong with that?
On the reform ticket?
Just like Mom.
I'm telling you, I think we both inherited a large dose of Carrie Gordon and Roger.
Yeah. Except not Dad's love of secrets.
Listen, the burning question has been resolved. Nothing else matters.
Yeah, I know. And honestly, I am just as relieved as you are to find out that Mom is really Mom. But Meg, I mean, there's still an unsolved mystery out there. There is some secret that ties together the Gordons and the Buchanans.
Yeah, I wish you hadn't reminded me of that.
Look, I'd like to laugh it off, too, but I just don't think we can. Especially after our conversations with Mom. I mean, she's definitely keeping something from us. I think it's something only Dad is going to reveal.
Well, now that I know that I am definitely not Vicky's daughter, there is nothing that Dad could say that would hurt me.
I feel the same way. Just promise me something, okay? Whatever this secret is, we'll never let it come between us.
Split up the Gordon sisters? I'd like to see them try. You're stuck with me, kid.
And you, kid, are stuck with me.
Depend on you? That's a laugh. When I tried that, I found I was way out on a limb with you sawing it off at the other
You
end.
ungrateful. I'm the only friend you have left in Landview.
If you're a friend, I hate to see my enemies.
When everybody else turned their backs on you, who was there? I gave you a job, put food on the table and a roof over your head.
You couldn't afford to pay me for what I gave you.
Is that right? It was because of me that you took over the Landview Grand. I gave you money, respectability, and security. And how did you choose to repay me?
I just used the golden rule. I did unto you exactly as you did unto me. I came after this gold on my own because you just dismissed me from your life.
That's bull.
Oh? The day Alicia arrived in Lambview, I was treated like an inconvenience. The mistress kept in the back room, and I warned you then that I was not going to be taken for second best.
You didn't have to be second best. All we had to do was make an adjustment.
Oh, what a polite way of saying you dumped me.
I had every intention of keeping close to you. I couldn't see you as often as I wanted to, but I was keeping up the business partnership.
But you listen and listen very carefully, Michael. I didn't give a damn about the business. I almost fell in love with you. Almost. Thank God I stopped myself in time before I made a complete fool of everyone.
If you had only given me a chance.
I gave you every chance. But you taught me there was only one thing that was really important in your life. According to the gospel of Michael, the only thing that matters is money.
You're dead wrong.
No, I'm not wrong. The only place I was wrong is because I let you use me and trick me, and that's not going to happen again. Because I wouldn't be your partner or your lover. I wouldn't touch your very garbage if you were the last man on earth.
I'm sorry.
Oh, why? Don't be sorry.
Well, I think I just took advantage of a weak moment.
Whose weak moment, huh?
Brenda, I'm trying to apologize. I don't think I should have.
Don't apologize.
You're not angry?
Why would I be angry? A very nice, handsome man gave me a kiss.
What do you know?
Yeah, what do you know?
Well, I'm not too sure I like the description.
What, the handsome part wasn't good? What?
No, the nice. Is that really how you think of me?
I don't know. You're not very nice.
What are you two still doing out here? Dr. Wallace, you trying to put our patient in the deep freeze?
No, on the contrary there.
Come again?
Nothing. Just trying to give Brenda a little fresh air.
Very fresh. Very fresh.
Well, I'm glad to see you up and about, but don't you think you ought to get back inside? I'll be more than happy to roll you to your room.
Good idea. Get in the chair there, Ms. McGillis. Let me get this. Careful.
All right.
Okay, don't forget your blanket.
I won't blanket.
All right.
Hey, Larry. Thanks.
My pleasure.
Honey, are you okay?
I feel kind of strange, but I feel kind of good, too.
If we just try a little bit harder, maybe we can almost so we can
Let me just see what...
behind there.
I think we got it.
All right.
More rock.
I cannot believe it was not after all this work.
I'm sorry, children, but I tried to tell you you were wasting your time.
That's all you do, Leo. Just stand around on the sidelines making pronouncements of doom on everybody and everything. Why don't you put your hands in here and get dirty like the rest of us?
That's not fair, Wade. I've been searching all day.
Yeah, for gold. Some of us would like to get out of here.
Christine, you're just going to stand there and let him talk to me like that? Christine, I am your father. I'm not your enemy.
As far as I'm concerned, I don't understand anything to do anymore.
Christine.
You know, we may be father and daughter, but we are worlds apart. I would rather spend my time in jail, which is where I belong, for helping you, instead of trapped in this tunnel with innocent people.
Christine, honey, you have to understand that I only got involved in all this madness because of you.
Oh, Daddy, that makes a nice bedtime story, doesn't it? Well, I'm sick of your bedtime stories, so do us both a favor. Don't tell me anymore.
Christine!
Come on, let's just try to get our way out of here. All we can do is keep digging.
He's gone.
Who cares? We have to get out of here. We have to make up for everything he's done. We have to make up for everything that he's done.
Hey.
What's the difference? We're never going to get out of here alive, Wade.
Come on.
It's true. You know, maybe me and my dad deserve to be down here, but the rest of you don't.
Now, look, stop blaming yourself.
There is no one else to blame.
Christine, there's more than one adult down in here in Eterna. I'm a big boy. I made my choice to come down here after you and your father. And if I had this to do all over again, look at me, I would do this all over again.
I know you would. The others don't deserve this.
And don't start feeling sorry for people like Michael and Gabrielle.
I'm not. I'm thinking about Vicky. Once again, she's fallen into a trap that my father and Michael Grand set for her, and once again, I cannot help her. Only this time, it might cost her her life.
There are so many twists and turns, so many paths and corridors. You'd think that one of them lead to a tunnel out of here. Just one, but there aren't any.
The Avalanche sealed every single exit.
I mean, come on, we haven't tried everything. Not yet, we haven't.
Well, I feel like we have. Look, I couldn't take another step or move another rock if my life depended on it.
Tina, that is the grim reality. Your life does depend on it.
No, I understand what Tina's saying. We just can't walk around in circles hoping to find a way out of here.
Come on, Roger, what other choice have we got?
Well, we have to check our supplies and see how much time we can stay down here.
What difference does that make? The mountain's just going to come crashing down on us.
Look, Tina, sooner or later, somebody back in Landview is going to realize that we're lost up here in this mountain.
He's right, honey. Do you know that? And we can either sit here and we can just lay down and wait to die, or we can do something to better our situation and just wait until we're rescued.
Right? In the meantime, we have to maintain order and discipline and even cleanliness. I mean, if we let ourselves fall into this despair, we're lost.
Roger's right. Tina and I are going to start by cleaning up some bedrooms. We're going to dust them and make up the beds just as if we were back home at Landfair.
At Landfair, we had maids.
Hey, look, that's better. Look, laughter is just as much a necessity as food and water.
I tell you what, honey, you can be in charge of comic relief. How's that? Listen, Roger, why don't we go and inventory some of those supplies, all right?
Okay, let's go.
Come on, Tina, lend a hand.
I can't.
Even though without servants, we're still going to have to try and make this place home.
Vicki, I can't. I don't have the energy or the faith or anything else.
All right, darling, you just rest. But I really need to work.
You're amazing, you know that? No matter how bad things are, you never seem to let it get to you.
I wish that were true. Right now, I just feel the need to work. Because if I stop...
Vicki.
Don't. Much as I'd like to have a hug right now, I think if I did, I might start crying. And if I start crying, I may never stop.
Dr. Spencer is going to have my head if I don't get you back
You
inside.
are the physical therapist, not the nurse.
Brenda.
If anyone's going to get in trouble, it's going to be me. Sit down, sit down.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you were deliberately avoiding going back in there.
Yeah, maybe I am.
Now, I know you've had cabin fever, honey, but rules are rules. Now, come on.
He kissed me.
Who?
Larry, he kissed me.
Where?
Right over here.
Not where. Where?
In the usual place.
Is that right?
Why are you grinning like that?
Well, good news usually has that effect on me.
Vera, it is not good news.
You didn't like being kissed?
I didn't say that. Larry is a warm, gentle, wonderful man, and I could find myself feeling very safe and secure with him.
Well, that means you did like it.
I shouldn't have brought this up. Let's go on. Let's go.
No,
Let me
I'm
inside.
sorry, honey. I'm sorry, but it seems to me you are turning a simple kiss into a problem.
It is a problem. I love Steve, and I'm carrying his child.
So?
So, how am I going to keep Steve's memory alive if I'm finding myself attracted to another man?
Oh, honey, you're being much too hard on yourself. These feelings that you have for Larry are perfectly natural.
I'm not ready for another man in my life right now.
Even if he's as wonderful and caring and gentle and all those words you used to describe Larry?
Yeah, especially not Larry. I don't want to put him through all this emotional turmoil that I've been going through.
But Brenda, Larry already knows about that. Now, if he's still interested, that must mean he really cares.
No, I love Steve, and I am going to keep our love alive with this child, and then that's going to be it. So why don't you just take me on inside now?
Okay.
Dr. Callahan, your party's ready.
But these tests can be deceptive. Can't you run them again?
I've already run them twice, Larry. The results are conclusive.
I don't believe this. After all she's been through, the accident and the x-ray machine.
I know, but she has to be told at once. Look, she's a nurse. She'll be able to handle it.
Yeah, but her being a nurse doesn't make her immune from the pain and the fear when she sees the results.
I'll try to break it as gently as
Martin, I'm sorry. As difficult as it is, she's going to need a friend. I'll break the news to her myself.
You're right. I think hard work does the trick, keeps your mind off of everything that's bleak. I've never been very good at making beds or anything, but somehow it seems like the most important thing in the world to me right now, almost like my life depended on it. Ricky, now don't you go getting nostalgic on me. I'm going to lose every little bit of courage that you just gave me.
Sorry, darling. Maybe I'm not quite as tough as you thought I was. I just can't stop thinking.
I know about Clint and the kids. Believe me, CJ is never far from my thoughts.
No, it's not just Clint and the children.
Well, then who... It's your other daughter, then, isn't it? I didn't even think. I mean, at times like this, it must be so much more painful to have not been able to find her.
It's very painful.
At least if you knew what she looked like or something about her, that would probably make it easier.
Oh, Tina. You're right. It would be a lot easier if I knew just where she was. But I can see her in my mind. I know exactly what she looks like.
How?
I just know.
Boy, Cord and I are really the lucky ones here. At least we have each other. Vicky, I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. I'm not giving up hope that my daughter and I will meet each other face to face one day. We may not get along. In fact, we may dislike each other a lot. But I think in time, and with Clint's and the children's help, she will become a part of the family. Of our family.
We can go ahead and cry. It's all right.
No, it doesn't help. It doesn't help. Oh, God, I'm going to fall apart completely. I got to go back to work.
No, you can lean on me. I mean, you've helped me up lots of times. I'd like to be able to do the same for you.
Thank you, sweetheart. I think the best thing we can do right now is go and find the others. Maybe there's been a miracle. Maybe somebody found a way out.
There's no way out. We're never going to find our way back to the surface.
Oh, well, we've searched everywhere, but the avalanche has sealed off all the exits.
And we'll have to search some more.
You know, as much as I hate to agree with Michael, I don't think we've got any other choice. Come on, who wants to go with me?
No, wait a minute, Cord. No point in searching any more tonight. We're all too exhausted. Let's rest up and try again tomorrow.
Did I miss something? Who made you king around here?
Somebody has to be in charge if we're ever going to make our way out.
I agree. So I nominate Roger Gordon. Seems like he knows Eterna better than all of us put together. All in favor, raise your hand.
Hey, wait a minute.
Aye.
Leo Cromwell present. Can I clean the erasers, Mr. Gordon?
Dad, please.
All right, then it's settled. I won't make a speech. I'll just say that I'll try and get us out of here alive. For starters, I suggest you all find bed chambers for the night, and I'll divide guard duty among the men.
Guard duty? Look around, Your Majesty. We're the only ones here. Who do we need protection from?
Each other.
Already been one gunshot fired today, and it's done enough damage.
Yeah, Roger's the boss. Let's do as he says.
Now, before I do anything, I want to know how the brilliant Mr. Gordon knows so much about Eterna. And don't give me that line about research. You know this place like your own backyard.
That's because it was. I lived here once. A long time ago.
I knew it. Gordon. Your father was Danton Gordon, wasn't he?
Yes. My father governed Eterna when it was first
Governed it? Hell. He ruled it like Napoleon. His father was a megalomaniac, a murderer responsible for the deaths of everyone living here.
Well, just hold on a second. How come you know so much about Danton Gordon?
Because he killed my parents.
Tell them who you are.
Maybe you remember a little boy called Moses Garrick.
Roger, isn't that the little boy whose father designed Eterna?
That's right. My father was a brilliant and idealistic structural engineer, and along with my mother, he created what he thought was the city of the future. But that ideal was turned into a living hell by Danton Gordon.
I'm sorry, Michael.
Sorry? When the people here realized that they were going to be trapped for the rest of their lives, they rose up to have their revenge. But when they couldn't get past your father's guards, they came looking for my parents. I was small enough to crawl through an escape shaft they had dug for me, but they never made it. My mother and father were torn to pieces. All because of your father's lust for power.
Hey, Michael, come on, back off. Come on, champ. Haven't you had enough fighting for one day?
I can't make up for what my father did. All I can do is try to lead us back to the surface.
How can any of us be safe with these two sworn enemies?
Yeah, well, it seems to me that their combined knowledge of Eterna is our only hope of getting out of here.
Cord is right. Michael, somehow, we all have to learn to put aside our differences here and work together.
Yeah, either that or we're all going to be trapped here forever.
First thing in the morning, we'll do our best to reach the outside world and let them know we're down here. For now, I suggest everyone go to bed. I'll take first guard duty.
I'll follow.
No, you're excluded. So is Leo. You've already proven you can't be trusted with a gun. There are 5 bullets left, and they may prove precious before we're done.
Eddie, bye.
I'm staying near Leo.
And I'm staying near you because I don't trust you any more than you trust him.
Guess I should go along with my father. wait?
Good night. Good night, Christy.
Roger? What is it?
Central message screen. Whenever there was news of importance, the attorneys would gather here to get it.
But everybody's dead now. Who's going to be sending those messages?
Looks like we're about to find out.
My God, you demon.
You know it? Who is that?
Roger can tell you that, can't you?
Go on, tell them.
It's my father, Danton Gordon, governor of Eterna.
But he's dead. I thought everybody here was dead.
Good evening, my friends. Let me be the first one to welcome you to Eterna.